Hello. It's just me today. So market's opening up in 15 minutes. So we're going to whack on some music, talk about what has happened today because we've had some quite interesting price action and we can see if we can jump in and get some small trades on as well. So let's take a look. Okay. So we're going to start off, first of all, looking at gold is completely shooting up. If we have a look at what we're doing, we're still in this range. Let me do this. Okay, so we're still in this range on gold. So that's why, I'm not particularly interested at the moment getting into anything. I did get into long this morning, but unfortunately I got stopped out right under this level, which was a silly place to put my stop. But there you go. So I got stopped out on that before that big move. But I do think, now we're coming up to this area of supply. Potentially, we may find a little bit of a retracement back onto this level. But hi, Jitender, what's going on, bro? Buy that CHF trade from yesterday. Oh, we're going to have to talk about that. Yeah, so the CHF trade that we had on yesterday, we'll talk about. S&P 500, don't really trade it that much, but it is coming into a nice area of support. To be honest, I would be biased long on that. If I was going to place a bet, if that was going to go long, I would say it's going to go long. But I don't really trade S&P 500 or anything like that. We're going to go straight into the Dixie. Let's have a look and see what the Dixie's doing. So overall structure, we're just making higher highs, higher lows at the moment, but we're in this range. So we just got to be a little bit careful because we're currently ranging in quite an interesting channel. But I won't be shorting the dollar here. I'd probably be looking for longs. We have a look at the pound. Yeah, so the longs, there you go. So you had a breakdown on the pound, you had a retest and a continuation. I reckon we're going to get a push down to these levels then. Taking out London highs, not London highs, Asian highs. Probably we're going to find ourselves down at these Asian lows. So that being said, I think I've already found what I want to be trading. Let's see if we got confluence on these. USD CHF is down on the day, coming back into the area of demand. So we've got an area of demand and it's pushing off. Let's see what pound's going to do. I'm going to jump onto the trading platform and let's see if we can get some pound shorts. That's on a 1 hour, so let me just mark out those lows right there. So the reasons why I like this for a short, obviously we've had a break of that structure, a retest onto a 50 and then a continuation down. Ideally, if this was going to stay long from this morning, then it would have stayed within that range like that as a flag pattern, and then we would have gone to the top, retested and then pushed up, but we didn't. So instead what we've done is we've broken structure, we've retested and we've continued down. So those lows, I wouldn't be surprised that are going to get tested. It's probably missed an entry on that, to be honest. I don't know if getting into that right now, because if I was getting into it right here, my stop is around about 15 points away, 15 pips. The risk to reward just isn't there. USD CHF is getting into a nice little retracement. Yeah. So we're gonna wait and see what happens on this. Let's see if we can get in on an entry. At the moment, there's not really. It's not really giving us anything. Jitender, what are you looking at, mate? Are you looking at anything in the specifically? Oof. Why, Sky, you are nuts, bro. You are nuts. Do you want to jump in with me? Maybe if you've got a camera, no? You want to jump into the trading room with me? Keep me company. You can talk about your trade. Tell me, I'll shoot you over a link. I'll send it you over, and you can tell me about this trade. Maybe we can get into a trade here. So I'd be looking for something like that. Probably beautiful trade, mate. Truly nice trade. Yeah. Oh, let's go. He's coming in. The boy's coming in. All right, I'm shooting it over on WhatsApp, mate. Shot you over, Sky. Let's see if we can get into this then. Let's get a pop on here and then a push down. Maybe just a risk about just over 1%. See if we can get that. Stop losses here. Take profit. We'll take these lows right there. Pending order there. So there you go. 375 lots. Risk 1,500. That's better. And we want to get off market. There you go. That's the trade. Let's get that on there. 21 lots. That's an alright. That could be an alright setup. See if we can get. Doesn't look like it wants to push. See if we can just get that nice push up. Ideally, we just do something like that onto that level, or maybe a retest of those lows pre-break, and then we start pushing down to come out and take that level. That would be the ideal situation. What else is moving? EU's moving. Let's have a look quickly at the Dixie. We're at the bottom of this channel, so yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's see if we can get that push up there. Gold is nuts. Gold is absolutely nuts. And the thing is, I remember looking at this morning, and I was like, stop was here. And I was like, it's so obvious that it's going to come, take me out, and then push up. But I still didn't move the stop. Yeah, I think I do agree. I think it's a nice trade. Let's see if it clocks in. I do like the way that it's looking at the moment. I suppose you've ever seen when price action, it does that consolidation, breaks. All the traders are thinking that it's, breaking to the low, and then it comes up, takes everybody in, and then does something like that, So that could be what we're seeing right here. That kind of pattern that we look like we've broken that level. People are getting short a little bit early. We come up because most people will have their stops up on above there, and here's the boy. Let me sort out. How's it going? Let me sort out the screens, and then I'll pull you on. Pull your camera down a little bit, Sky, so we can see your head. Nice, man. Nice. That's better. We're doing fine. Let's have a look and see if we can get into some trades, man. Oh, here it is. Sky. How's it going, mate?
Doing well. Doing well.
What happened on this trade from yesterday then? What's been cracking? You did send me, you got on the short side really nicely, mate. Fair play.
Yeah, I did. Yesterday was pretty good. I caught the first initial drop off came up to the 618 and it lined right up with VWAP. And I actually just set a limit order because I was pretty confident that we were going to come up to that level. And if we did, I wanted to get in. So I just placed the limit order.
Yeah.
Slapped me right in, and then it ran down like 50, 60 points, kind of consolidated, so I moved my stop down to about 55 points.
Yeah.
Was hoping for more, got stopped out, but I was happy with 60 points, to be honest. And then we kind of rallied right back up to that same area, right back up to 618 and like the kind of the VWAP area. And I was watching Bookmap here, and just looked like buyers were just getting exhausted, man. It didn't look like they could push it any higher. So jumped right back in and targeted just the break of the IB low. Or actually, I took profits at IB low and then took the rest off at the 0.2 extension off the Fibonacci tool. So
you're going to have to show us on the screen. Share do you trade on trade? Yeah. Do you do it on TradingView?
Yeah.
Your analysis on TradingView. Let me I'm going to pop up right now. I'm just going to tag you in IG.
Okay. Oh, my Instagram is not working right now. What are you tagging me for?
No, I'm just going to tag you in a trading, just that you're live with me right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my Instagram, it like went down. I'm trying to get it back.
Really? What have you been doing now, mate? You've been doing something naughty.
No. Somebody I'm training, man. I'm having them run an account for me, and apparently they don't know how to follow simple instructions, and Instagram is not happy with it, so trying to
Naughty,
get that
naughty,
settled.
naughty.
Sent out an appeal, but I'm just gonna have to sit and wait for him to get back to me. So
Whenever you're ready, mate, you can put up your chart and I'll put it up. You can show us what you were looking at because it's interesting. Why are you trading futures, bro? To anybody that doesn't know Sky, I've met him met a few years back in Vegas, and we became friends. And he trades futures. I know, it's disgusting. Like, why would we let somebody that trades futures on this channel? I know. But no, he's an absolute legend, so why not? Okay.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. My strategy very simple. Just use initial balance with fibs,
Yep.
and then standard deviation levels as well.
Yeah.
So if we go back, let's see. That's just way too far. Look like this is our drop yesterday. Let me turn on my thing here. Let's see. Let me turn on my executions. I also like to trade on.
Oh, I reckon we're gonna get tapped in on this.
There we go. So there's the shorts from yesterday. Looks like I got in at 23,728, 23,689, and then closed down here, and then re-entered during Asia Open at about 4 o'clock my time, and then it looks like I rode it and hit TP right around midnight. So kind of a long trade.
No, these move, man. What a mover, though. That is
Yeah.
crazy.
And then I also caught it. Let's see here. I caught it on this account. Let me go back to.
So this is your futures, your futures top step evaluation.
This one's through my funded futures,
Yep.
and I caught this sell off right at the open. Let's see.
So basically, that just looks like prices come back into like a point of control, and then it's just sold off, and you just got back in basically into the point of control.
It actually does line up right with the point of control. Yeah. For me, I do like drawing out the previous volume session. So I'll go to like the 5 minute chart from like, I'll go from like Asia to like now, and I'll just draw out the, what's it called? I have it right here. Let's see. Fixed range volume profile.
Yeah.
And then I'll just kind of pinpoint it from Asia session to like right now. And then it'll give me that point of control. And you can also kind of spot like some low volume. So like right here, a little bit of low volume from that big sell-off. So I'd like to see if we come up and retest that. That's kind of what we did yesterday, is we came back up to this area of low volume and kind of saw a seller step in. So we'll see how today plays out, but I'm going to be patient. Going to see how we open up. Looks like
I've been the worst today, honestly. Tell you what, I've had stops way too close. I got taken out of gold literally by a stop hunt, and then it just blew up. And
were you long?
I was long.
It went nice overnight. I saw that.
Today it went nice. It's just the fact.
Yeah, gold likes to grind.
So the thing is, I was looking at it. This was the trade that I was in. I wasn't even being too greedy. The idea was, this was the idea. Hold on, that was short. So basically, a break and retest off this level, and I, put my stop a little bit too close, just under that previous low, and that was basically the trade. And when it was coming down, I was noticing this low and still with all of the EMAs, and I was just like, that's just like a typical place that I'm just going to get stop hunted. But I just didn't move my stops, and I just got collided, and then it just moved. Look at it moving now. It's crazy.
That's
That frustrates me more than anything, man. This kind of stuff puts me on tilt because I will chase the market because I feel like I've missed out, which is not
yeah.
good.
Sometimes the stop loss is a better entry, my friend.
Man, well, if you put your stop losses in silly areas, then then you're expecting it, aren't you? So, okay, we're in this pound trade, which is nice. What are you looking at then? So you're looking at Nasdaq. You're looking for a continuation short, or are you looking at getting long?
I don't like having a two set of a bias going into the open. I kind of like letting the price set up for at least 45 minutes. Typically,
Nice.
after about 45 minutes, I can start to figure out which direction I want to go for. But
Yeah.
it's the initial balance, that first hour. That's my favorite trade to take. So
A lot of people trade the open, huh?
trading like the first 15 minutes. Like the first 15 minutes are a little crazy, I think, but it'll kind of settle down a bit. But I like having my first hour of price range set and then kind of drawing a fib and playing off that. So,
Mate, the 50 fib 618s are the best, man. They're super clean.
yeah.
Super clean. I'm in a little bit of drawdown on here right now. Let's have a look. This is on the 1 minute. I have been backwards today in my trading, to be fair.
Yeah. I'm trying to make a decision here because I'm up pretty good from the night before on this account, and I'm $500 from passing. So
Ooh.
I'm like, I might just lock out, try it tomorrow, because this is already a pretty good green day. I'm up 519. I've got 500 to go.
Yeah.
So I might just trade a different account. I think that might be smartest. That way I don't lose any of my bread I made,
Yeah, that's the thing. I still can't believe that you trade with any type of firm that has a trailing stop like they do on futures, man. That's savage.
Well, not trailing stuff. The end of day drawdown, yeah, it sucks.
So wait, hold on. The end of day drawdown. So let's say you're starting off on the day, you're up $500. If you lose that $500 that you've made within the intraday time frame, you lose the account.
No. So it's just the profits will follow you. So let's say I have like a fresh eval, you're right, like a 50K, a 3K to pass, 2K drawdown.
Yeah.
If I make $500 my first day, my new loss limit is now 48,500 instead of 48,000. So it'll kind of follow you until it gets up to 50,000. Then it'll just stay at 50,000, and then
50,000. So 50,000 is your initial balance.
Exactly, and then your max loss will work its way up to 50,000, and then it'll stay at 50,000 or zero technically if you're on.
That's not that bad then.
It's alright.
I thought it comes into profit.
No. Like there are some that do that, like Apex. I don't know if you've heard of Apex.
Mate, isn't
no,
it?
Bueno, man. They have the trailing, so if you have real unrealized profits and then you don't close, it'll hurt you. So yeah.
That's a savage thing.
Yeah.
I don't understand why people go there. Maybe it's because it's like $20 an account or something.
They're still a little pricey. I think people like them because you can do 20 accounts, so you can multiply times 20. But I'm like, dog, that's just way too much.
That's what that Jade Cap did, didn't it? Yeah. What is it? Have you seen Jade Cap with his 1 point something million payout from Apex?
Yeah. Have you heard of Trades by Matt? Have you heard of him?
Isn't that your boy though?
No. He's just a YouTuber. I don't know.
Trades by no. Trades by Matt. Yeah. The he's a streamer.
Yeah.
A lot on futures. Yeah.
Yeah. He's actually a really good trader. He trades those accounts, the Apex accounts. I gave him props, bro. I couldn't do it. I don't know how. He's pretty disciplined though. He's very just take base hits and just let them add up. Like just
I
quick little scalps, you know?
Yeah.
Like he doesn't really
I
go
think you
for
have to though. If you're trading with a firm like that, I think you've got no other choice but
I
to take
agree.
base hits. I don't think you can afford to do anything like that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
To be fair, okay. What's the time on? Okay, market's just opened then.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
we've been selling
pound,
off on the
pound
next pitch,
dollar
so
came back up, came into this area of supply. Looks like we held it. To me, that looks like it's going to come down below these lows.
yeah, it does.
New York's better than London, I have to say. London is some
Yeah.
garbage. It is some garbage, bro.
Do you trade London as well?
Ugh, trade all the time.
Yeah.
That's the only problem with currencies, man. It's like, and the market's always advertising. You know, it's always showing. It's always trying to induce you to take a trade.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for me, I
Trade MNQ.
usually
Sell
only
45.
trade New York, but
Trade
sometimes I'll
MNQ.
touch.
Sell 52.
Sorry, my book
If you,
maps.
well, that sounded like a squawk. Then you got a squawk on.
Tells me when there's big orders. Here, I'll show you. But it looks like we are just selling off. If I can get my screen up, let's see. But yeah, I like watching Bookmap. It will actually tell me what volume is coming through. So you can see there's lots of big orders coming through, and looks like nothing really stopping it. So I'm gonna just wait for a retracement here. Wait for some buyers to try and step in, but I don't know. We could just be a trend day. We could just grind down all day. I don't know. That's a pretty strong open to the downside.
That is, yeah. That pound is getting a bit sticky. Pound trade getting sticky indeed. It's funny how you got into trading because we haven't spoke in what, like 2 years. Something.
Yeah, like it's been a while. And you know what's funny, bro? Because
What?
when we first met, and you told me you were working for that company, and I helped you guys do like some marketing and stuff.
Yeah,
Really,
yeah.
like I knew nothing about like prop firms or like
No
none of that.
way.
I was like, are y'all like a scam, bro? I was like, what is this shit? Like, I like literally didn't know. I was like, you can trade with someone else's capital. I was like, what is that? I was like, that doesn't sound right. So yeah, I was a little
That's yeah.
skeptical.
I forgot we brought you in to do a little bit of the marketing and stuff, man. That's funny. So
Yeah,
when did you get into props then? When did you start understanding what you were doing?
I started my first prop challenge in January. So this year is when I really just started grinding it. So,
How did you find out about it?
honestly, social media. You heard of TJR?
Oh mate, he's a legend, isn't he?
Yeah, so I watched his. He had a Trading Wars series on Kick that he'd stream live, and he'd bring on like just random folks, and they would do like a
Aiden Ross.
head-on-head trading challenge, and that's how I found my mentor. He was in the Trading Wars challenge, and he didn't do very well. He like kind of got chopped up. They had like some pretty difficult rules. You had to like trade within the first hour and take like 4 trades minimum or something. So it was a little difficult, but
Yeah.
he had this little clip that went viral, and TGR was kind of clowning him for his indicators. He had like a bunch of stuff on his screen.
Yeah,
And
I saw that, and then he was like, "Oh, the proof's in the proof's in the pudding," or something like that. Yeah, that one. That's
that's the
great
one.
marketing.
And so he showed him his stats and was like, if it works, bro. So I saw that and then I was like, wanting to know who the hell this kid was. So I reached out to him and hopped into his Discord. He started a Discord. TGR literally told him, like, dude, you need to go start a Discord after all this, you know? And so that's what he did. And it's gotten pretty big. Like, I joined his mentorship back in May, and I've just kind of been in the community alongside him and just really learned his strategy, kind of implemented into my own. And I really like it. The kid's an engineer, so he's got a heavy math background, so he likes using statistics. And I feel like that's helped me a lot with just being emotionless in my trades. I feel like I used to get a lot of anxiety and I just get sweaty sometimes. But now that I have like an actual set plan to where I know what I'm looking for, it's so much easier on my mental to where I can actually feel confident and not feel like I'm gambling, you know? So
No, that's super important because I think anybody when they first start their journey, most traders when they first start that journey, this is what they go through. This is like a typical trader's journey. And if you can find somebody that you kind of resonate with and you kind of like the way it can cut your journey to being profitable in half, probably even a little bit more. So wait, hold on a second then. When you first started trading though, what were those initial hiccups then? What were those things that you felt, or that anxiety? What were those first initial things? Because
yeah, I think a lot of it is chasing the money, honestly. Like trying to rush the process and getting FOMO, seeing all my friends take out crazy payouts and hit crazy plays, or seeing my mentor hit crazy plays, or I feel like that kind of messed me up because I even taught a friend of mine, a close friend. I taught him my same strategy. I put him on to my mentor, the whole 9 yards. Put him onto the prop firm industry, and he was brand new, right? Never traded before. His third month, he did $35,000 at Top Step, right?
Wow.
Yeah. Insane.
Wow.
Insane. And I'm sitting over here like, what am I doing wrong? Like, I taught this kid, like, right? So that messed with my head quite a bit, I'll be honest. And yeah, it took some grinding, it took some discipline for me because there was a lot of FOMO going on. A lot of FOMO.
What did he do differently that you weren't doing then?
That's a great question. I think the thing that he has that I don't have is just I don't care type of attitude. I feel like he is very numb to money and he kind of just doesn't care. Like, I don't think he really has a set strategy. Like he'll say that he likes to use the initial balance and stuff like I do, but anytime I see him hitting these crazy plays, it's like during Asia session or something random. Like he'll be at work and he'll be up like
Bank
10
holiday.
grand, right? Yeah, I'm like, it's just
Market's
confusing.
closed. How is he making this payout?
It beats the piss out of me, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know if it's just he's just disciplined and he doesn't get scared. I don't know.
So do you reckon when you get into a trade, you reckon you like feel what you get like kind of like that anxiety that makes you like mismanage the trade?
No, I feel like it's a lot of it's the entry point. Like if I actually just sit in my chair and I wait for a setup that I know is a good setup, typically it'll play out very well. Also, one thing I've noticed with my stats is my longest trades are my best trades. So if the trade's like longer than 30 minutes, I have like a 90+% win rate.
Wow.
But if it's less than like a minute or 5 minutes, it's like a terrible win rate. It's like 20%, right? So going through my stats has been very eye-opening for me. And I think it's just a patience thing because if I go watch my P&L chart, I try and enter trades before 8 o'clock hits or 8:30, which is the first hour, right? 7:30, 8:30 my time. typically those trades are losers, and I'm just trying to jump in on what I think's about to come when instead I should just wait. Like this morning on this sell-off, like, yeah, I probably could have caught 20, 30, 40, 50 points already off of this drop, but it doesn't fit my strategy. I don't like to just enter short just because I think it's going to drop, right? I want to have some sort of confirmation, some sort of retrace or something to line up with my strat, but might not get that today. I don't know. It looks like
I don't know. I got literally saved by 1 pip on this.
Oh yeah.
Well, look at where my stop loss was.
Oh man.
Yeah, I got saved by a pip, and now it's come back. So this is nice. I'm about to get taken out, which is good for a 2%.
Very nice. How many lots you trade on that?
This is a 20.
20 lots.
Yeah, 20 lots. There you go. Come on, break that low.
Yeah, it looks like the Nasdaq isn't showing any signs of stopping.
Yeah, Nasdaq. So Nasdaq short, dollar long.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, is that a draft TP? Oh, God. It's not even my full TP. Didn't take me out the trade. Oh, that's great. That is. Okay, it's breaking down. Keep going.
My mentor went a little crazy last night as well. He caught the same trade.
Oh, really?
Yeah, let me see if I can see.
Oh, wow. This is fantastic. I didn't get taken out, and now it's continuing. Now I'm going to close it. Yeah, done.
That's why I like him, though. He's very transparent, like with his losses and struggles, you know? And he's been struggling, man. Like this past month, even. Could tell it's just been rough for him, but seems like he's starting to pick things back up. He hit some crazy short last night. Let me
look. For a couple of weeks, I've been round tripping some insane trades. Like I've been having some trades that are going up like profits. I mean, like profits on the day, like $10,000. And the day after, I round trip it all the way back, and it was like, it was like that for like 2 weeks. Only now I've been able to like save myself from doing that again, and I've taken just an okay payout. But I must have round tripped like 30k, and I was just like so fed up of it. I was like, "What are you doing, man?"
Yeah, that's brutal.
But that's the market. Look, you don't know when. Oh, yeah. It's just the way it is, isn't it? You just got to trade the strategy. And
my friend that did very well in his third month, the month before that, like second month,
549.
He looks like buyers are trying to defend, but they're just getting swallowed up.
I've got to start trading the NAS.
Dude, look at that dog,
What
bro.
is going on?
Getting a little bit of FOMO here. This is not good.
Man.
You know what's sad is I had a short open too on this account, but I ended up closing.
Holy moly, man!
How many points is that, bro?
It's funny because at the start of the session, I don't know if you were here, but at the start of the session, I was like, "Yeah, S&P looks long, guys."
Oh,
I put in this line. I was like, "Yeah, definitely, S&P looks long. We know we're touching this, this." High pre-break and stuff, because that's what I would do on Forex. If it came down, touch the
you know what's funny? I could agree with you because Nasdaq tapped out of a support zone. Let's see, I had one marked out right here. See how we tapped that zone?
Yo.
I was like, maybe we go back to bullish today, but no, that's insane. We're down 263 points in about 30 minutes.
So in contracts, yeah, if that was 1 mini, how much would that be?
Oh,
don't tell me you don't know that you don't know.
Dude, I don't know. I don't know. That's a lot.
So wait, one mini is 12
I'm
$12
trading
a
days,
point.
so I think it's so you'd be well over 2,000. It'd be like 3,000.
So $12 a point.
Actually, let's go on practice here. Let's find out.
$12 times what was it? 200 points. Yeah, about 200, 2,400, 2,400.
That's crazy because I was in with one mini way up here last night, but I closed for 1,000 profit, like right there-ish. So if I would have held that, oh man, I wouldn't. Looks like we are getting some fire trains.
I love hindsight trading.
Oh wow, no, that's way more than we thought. Look at that. That's one mini.
1 minute's how much then for that move?
4,800.
Ooh.
And that's, let's see how many points that is. Hold on.
Ooh.
So that's 240 points.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, that's a bad
Hefty.
move. What's going on with crypto then? Let me have a look at what's going on with crypto.
It's like I might not be getting a trade in today. That sucks.
Yeah, crypto's taking a little bit of a dump.
My mentor said in the chat, he said, only looking for short trades. Well,
Only
I would
looking
hope
for short trades, huh?
I'd hope so. Let's see. I doubt we even get a retracement, so I don't know how anyone's supposed to get on this move, to be honest. That's the sad thing.
What is it? Are you on? That's a 1 minute chart.
A 5 minute on the left, 1 minute on the right.
What's tap on a 30-second chart? Let's see what a 30-second chart is looking like. Maybe if there's maybe we can find like an opportunity for any kind of long or something into.
See, it looks like there's some green candles there, but I don't trust that.
Nah, not on a 30-second chart.
No.
That's it anyway. Well, guys, I'm glad you came in. I got saved by 1 pip. We ended up having a really nice trade in the end. Where's Sky gone? He's disappeared. Let me see. There he is. There you go. So nice, Sky. Nice having you on. We're going to get an interview from you soon, though, because I want to know your trading journey from when you started in January. Because you know that you always see the trading journeys of people that's already made it. They've already got profitable and they're already making money. It'd be nice to see somebody at the beginning of their journey, hearing a little bit about the hardships, the things that you've got to overcome, and maybe then you can look back on it in the future and be like, you know what, I've done pretty well. That's that would be a laugh. And this time I won't miss it.
Right. No, you're all right, bro.
This time I'll
completely
remember.
different time zones, so yeah.
No, man. Gosh.
Well, how late do you go, like, for your calls?
What's the time for you now?
It's about to be 8 a.m.
MNQ.
8 a.m.
Mm-hmm. Just about.
So around about this time, to be fair.
Okay. Yeah. I can do that.
We'll book it in.
We should do like a Monday. I hate trading Mondays. Maybe I'll just
you hate trading Mondays? I love a good Monday. Monday is my most profitable day. Yeah, Monday's my most profitable day. Fridays are my worst day. But
I used to be that way, but not lately. Those no news Mondays, bro.
Monday is just, I don't know why. Just price action's the best. It's the easiest. It's the easiest to see what's going on. But there you go, guys. Thank you very much, and good luck, Sky, with the rest of your day trading. And that's it. We'll see you later.
All right.